Thank you so much for joining us. Well, tonight, Minister for Education Mutula Kilonzo is proposing the abolition of Kenya's Certificate of Primary Examination to allow a new mechanism that will ensure children transit from primary school to high school after realizing their potential and skills. While speaking in Mombasa, Mutula also added that the 2013 school calendar shall be affected by the general election scheduled for March 4th, 2013. Well, KTN's Joy Doreen Bira kicks off our bulletin tonight.
As debate rages on the viability of the 844 education system in Kenyan schools and whether to change it continues, the Ministry of Education has enacted the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development Act that could reform the school curriculum, shifting from objective-based to competence-based at all levels of basic education that could render the primary level KCPE irrelevant.
It is far better if we were to move all our children from early childhood all the way to Form 4. You give them a better chance in life than having some of them drop out at Standard 8 and the certificates you give them are not adequate protection for modern economy.
The system that was introduced in the country under President Moi's administration in 1985 to replace the 7423 system of education has lately been blamed for not equipping learners with necessary skills to compete on the global market, and systems are already in place to effect the transition.
What is important is the content that you give the child, and that content will be determined by the institutions we have established, including Kenya National Examination Council, Kenya Institute of Curricular Development.
Meanwhile, as the country prepares for the March 4th general election, the Ministry of Education says students will get a break between February 28 and March 7th to enable school facilities be used as polling centers.
That is why we took into that into consideration with the stakeholders to ensure that there are no disruptions during this period.
If there is a runoff on 4th of April, we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
As the Education Ministry ensures that every Kenyan citizen's constitutional right to education is met satisfactorily, the bigger challenge still remains hiring of teachers. Kenya currently has a shortfall of 70,000 school teachers. Joy Doreen Bira, KTN.